Hi, this is Mike. Welcome back to Faraday Research R&D. It's been quite a while since I did a video, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I'm going to be doing on YouTube here for the next little while. Some people out there might not know I've been working on a secret project since May of last year, and I've been contemplating for a very long time. Many sleepless nights trying to figure out how I'm going to reveal this, if at all. So what I'm going to be doing in the next while is a series of videos step by step of where we have to go. And the first part, what started with me, I stumbled on it. It was something that I knew about for a very long time and never really investigated it, and then realized kind of almost an epiphany on over unity and where over unity lacks. And because of this lacking component to over unity devices, it makes it that much harder to achieve. So we're going to start with this first video. Here is a list of people that you have to research. Okay, now you know I've changed my channel to Faraday Research R&D. Well, it was for a very good reason, because a lot of my research right now is based around Michael Faraday's work. The Faraday law of induction and current. So he's number one on my list, Michael Faraday. Number two on my list to research is Nikola Tesla. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. You have to understand alternating current, and he is kind of a spin-off in a lot of Tesla's works related to Faraday's work. All right, so those two guys you have to know inside and out, especially Faraday, because this is what I've been focused on since May of last year, is a certain invention that Faraday made in 1831. So that'll be revealed down the road. But until then, we have to go step by step here. So a lot of you might have researched a lot of these people already. Great, that's fine. Here's other people that are, well, Jumpandini's no longer with us, but another guy that understands magnets is this guy here, Paul Babcock. Okay, when you listen to his work, see what he has to say, and see some of the work he's done, excuse me, he understands, and I believe exactly the same thing he believes, that a magnet is an energy source. If you know how to utilize the magnet, you can get over unity. There's also one other component that he uses that's related to Michael Faraday's work. So there's connections here. All right. The other guy that is on the same wavelength as Paul Babcock is another man named Jim Murray. So these two have been collaborating for some time now, and a lot of what Jim Murray's work is basically the same thing what Paul Babcock's been doing. Very, very similar. Now, the next guy on my list is Don Smith. He's kind of like the newest guy I've been researching. I put him number 4 on the list because he's been working on radiant energy that Nikola Tesla's been working on. Basically, he's taken over where Tesla left off, and he's made some pretty incredible devices, and he's actually blowing my mind a little bit right now on what he's done. And he's kind of a guy that's not really out in the media too much. You have to listen to what he has to say. There's a couple good videos of him on YouTube right now. So definitely Don Smith is number 4 on my list. John Bandini, same thing. He understands the radiant energy. You have to understand his work, because if you understand how to catch a spike, that's my new term, catching the spike. If you know how to catch the spike and utilize it, you can power things with it. And that's what John Bandini's work's been about. The radiant energy coming off the coil and catching the high volt spike, and how to catch it. There's a specific way to do it. I've replicated what he's done in my pulse motor. Okay, and I was able, right now I'm putting in 6 watts, I'm getting 11 watts out at 160 volts at 0.074 watts, or sorry, amps of power, which doesn't translate to a lot, but when you work out the numbers, 160 volts times 0.074 amps, that works out to just shy of 12 watts. And I'm only putting in 6 watts into the system. So right there, it's over unity. So you have to understand what John Bendini was doing. So definitely another guy to be on the list. Jim Murray, same thing. Same as what Paul Babcock's been working on. So here's your list, everyone. So study these guys, study what they've worked on. Now, the key guys I would really focus on is what Paul Babcock's been working on. He's still alive right now. And his work is very closely related to Michael Faraday's work. So he understands that a magnet is a stored energy source. And if you know how to utilize it, you can get over unity. And basically, Michael Faraday was able to create something not to the elaborate work of Paul Babcock's work, but a lot of his theory is related to Faraday law. All right. Now, I'll leave this list with you guys. Research these people. I'm going to be doing many more videos, not like this, but actual practical demonstrations of, I think the first one I'm going to do is learning how to catch the spike. And if you learn how to catch the spike, and it's so easy to do, when you see it, you're going to be like, wow, okay, that's interesting. And if you don't add the one component to it, you won't get the high volt radiant spikes that you could actually get out of your coils. So I'll be doing a series of videos one by one leading up to my secret project that I've been working on, which is based on Faraday's work. So yeah, we'll cut it off there. I'll leave the discussion board open. I think I'm going to open that up again. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it there. Don't forget, everyone, if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of the videos, don't forget to subscribe. There's a subscribe button there in the corner. Also below, I have a donate button. Okay, I can't stress enough, there's a lot of great guys out there that are doing great work. If they have donate buttons, donate them a coffee. Buy them a coffee, a couple of bucks. Not just for myself, but for those guys too. If they're giving you great information that's giving you a lot of gains in your research and your projects, you chip the guy a couple of bucks. Don't be afraid, because I'll tell you, if one of those guys can collect, say, $300, $400, maybe $500 a week, that's really going to help him fund his projects to bring the ideas and the theory and the know-how how to build this stuff, and it keeps these guys afloat. It's not going to make them a millionaire, but it's going to keep them afloat so they can continue to make videos on YouTube and teach you guys how to do this stuff. So don't be afraid. Just if anybody's got a donate button, I have one at the bottom too. I've had people donate money to me in the past, and I'm grateful for it. Like, I can never repay them for their contributions. So we'll leave it at that. We'll see you in the next video. The next video will be talking about how to catch the radiant spike and how to do it properly. So yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll see everybody soon. Take care for now.